Welcome back, everybody. Today we are demolding. This is the little box book that we did. I've got it all done with the markers. And this is going to go right on top, so it'll make a little knob so you can lift it up easier. This is our little blue skull that we did with the leftovers. And then we have our deer that we did with the red and the green alcohol inks. A little difficult to get his ears and face out. He did not want to come out of his mold. Ta-da! There we go, and up top there is where his antlers will go as soon as we finish those. Then we have the lid to our jar. Look how sparkly that is. It's so pretty. Next we have our jar. Now these can be a little tricky. The trick is to get them to where you can roll all the sides down at once. But I can't really do it with it standing up, so I had to hold it against myself in order to roll them. That's why it's out of camera view. There we go. We're just going to roll that off. And this is where I realized I made the wrong lid for the wrong jar. Came out really pretty though. I'll felt the bottom of that so you won't even see those bubbles. Yep, wrong lid, wrong jar. Which I will handle in a second. I'm going to demold the other container we did. This one you also want to push the sides all the way up, but you want to push them up over that lip. As far up as you can get them to go. There we go. And that one's free. Look at those colors. They turned out so pretty. And this is our dragon. This is the first of the 3 dragons. Getting off all that excess mica powder from the outside when we spilled the gold powder yesterday. These are a little tough to demold because of the scales and the ears and the wings. You want to be very careful you don't rip your mold. Many times I thought I had ripped my mold, but so far I haven't. And for the record, if you rip your mold, you're going to get resin everywhere. So, word of caution, just be careful. Look at how cute he turned out. I need to do his eyes, and then I'm going to add some rhinestones to him as well. He turned out so cute. Alright, and I promised to show you all the skulls that I have from all my little leftover drippings. These are them. Arrange them all up so you can see them better. These are all my little skull buddies. So anytime I have leftover resin, they go into a skull mold. And these are the pieces we undid. Now since I have used the wrong jar and lid, I decided to make the correct jar and lid. So I've got my resin, and I'm going to mix it all up. Once again, you want to mix slowly to avoid as many bubbles as possible. Scraping the edges, scraping the sides, scraping the bottom. Just going to keep mixing until the cloudiness goes away and it's nice and clear. Constantly scraping the sides, constantly scraping the bottom. And I am mixing up 8 ounces of resin here. So we've got 4 ounces of our part A and 4 ounces of our part B, because remember resin is a 1-to-1 ratio. And as you'll be able to tell from later on in the video, tonight apparently was my messy night. And then we're going to pour the mixture into our second cup. And begin our double mix. Making sure we get every ounce of resin out of that first cup. And we're going to scrape off our tool and mix again. Always better to extra stir than to leave anything to chance. Then pour half into 1 cup. So we have 4 ounces in 1 cup and 4 ounces in the other. I'm wiping the tool off right now so the resin doesn't get coated onto it. Wiping the edges of those resin cups so nothing drips onto the desk. And we get our mica powder. So once again, we're using that beautiful sky blue. And the phthalo green that's not actually phthalo green. It's just a pretty green. Stir that all up real good. This is also where I discovered that thin little stick I'm using to stir, not the best idea in a bigger cup. She pours the colors in a dream. Add in our 4 drops of glue, 1 drop per ounce. Dancing light through crystal streams, her hands create what her heart. Give it a really good stir. Glitter falls like summer rain. Every shade has its own name. And stir the green. Sunset flame, she's painting life inside a frame. Oh, the world is dull and gray till she turns it all to play with the flick. And then add in the 4 drops of glue for the green. And mix that all in. And there we go. Wipe off the stick. Grab our mold and begin to swirl. Tiny stars in midnight blue. Drips of honey, drops of dew. Every flaw she makes it true. Imperfections shine like new. And we're going to try to make sure we get out every bit of air pocket. Bring any bubbles to the surface, starting at the bottom and squishing our way up. And since we have some extra, I'm going to pour it in the little deer. Yeah, I thought by using my other hand I'd get it better in the camera. I didn't. I just covered the camera with my hand apparently. Get the last of that green in there. Trying to get every ounce of resin I can into that mold. And then try to squeeze the ears to make sure there's no air bubbles in them. Now I'm mixing up another batch of resin. This is a smaller batch. This is about 4 ounces of resin, so 2 ounces of A and 2 ounces of B. Scrape your sides, scrape your bottom. Get it all mixed up. This is also where I learned that my hands don't like me stirring with sticks. Keep stirring and mixing. And this is going to be the pretty blue and green glitter for another lid, for the correct lid this time. I found a piece of glitter in it. Trying to dig that glitter out. Got it. Gonna add in our glitter. I really need to find out where I got that glitter because I can't remember where I got it. And it is such gorgeous glitter that I need more. It's almost like a peacock color glitter, but I have no idea where I got it from. And we're going to add our glue. Now remember, the glue helps keep the glitter suspended so that it doesn't all fall to the bottom of your mold. Look at how pretty that is. And we're going to put it in our lid. Now this mold did not hold nearly as much as I thought it was going to. I forgot to double check first. so we're going to make some more extras. Trying to make sure all of it gets in there. That can fit. There's no air bubbles or pockets. We're going to put some of that in the bottom of the deer. Let me tell you, I went through a lot of alcohol wipes today. I saw a couple bubbles in there, so I was making sure there were no other ones. Pour one of our little skull dudes. And I found one of my jewelry molds, so we're gonna pour some jewelry too. Now this is where it starts to get a little messy. This is also where my hand starts to lock up. So trying to pour and clean while my hand is locked up was not working very well. And I over poured on that one, so I'm just going to kind of scrape it into the other one. These will definitely need some cleaning up once they cure. We still got some more, so I'm going to pour some into these little circles. And into the oval ones. And there we go. Now I've got a mess to clean up. And this is where my finger starts to lock up to the point I can't do anything else. I'm trying to keep pushing myself to finish off the rest of this resin so that I don't waste any of the resin. Drips of honey, drops of dew. See, my fingers in that odd shape. There we go. I hope everybody liked this video today. We'll demold tomorrow. Y'all have a great night.